Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne Moore. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you some advice on how to stop caring about what other people think. So really, how to stop caring about other people's opinions. Before I get into today's video though, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and liking this video. I have a video every Tuesday on personal development and every Thursday on tarot, totally for free and totally for fun, my tarot reading, so be sure to tune into that one. I also have a book available if you want to take this video one step further and really stop caring about what other people think. I'll put the link below in the description box. But for now, let's get into today's video. So how to really stop caring about what other people think. That I'm quite notorious for it. I'm better now than I was, but I used to be really bad. I used to have a travel business and a podcast that was doing really well, and I really wanted to expand it. And I decided to get a business coach who also did a bit of life coaching as well. And I was chatting away to her, telling her about all these opinions about I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that because this other coach that I had said I should do this, and this book I'm reading said I should do that, and blah, 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 blah. And I could hear myself doing it like everyone else's opinion, but I didn't realise that's what I was doing. And she stopped me and she said, why do you care so much about what everyone else thinks and everyone else's opinion? This is your business. And I just sort of froze and thought, well, because I do. And that's it. Like, that's not really helpful to me, right? Like, well, I just do. That's because I've been programmed that way, or for whatever reason that we do, right? And then she said, what if you only ever needed your own validation? What would you do? I literally went, I'm sorry, what now? I'm sorry, what now? I only need my own validation? Like, what did you say? Mind blown is all I'm going to say. That was a bit of a, oh, that was my aha moment. And not necessarily aha, an amazing, great, my world just changed way, but in a, oh, that's what I do. That's what I've been doing. That's why I'm not progressing forward. That's why I'm trying. And I tried so hard and I was doing everything I was told I should be doing, but still not going anywhere. That hamster wheel's coming into my mind, right? Like when you're trying really, really hard and you're doing all the things that everyone told you to do, the way they tell you to do it, and you'll get what you need, what you want, the success, you know, whatever. And yet I hadn't got it. I had not got it. So when she said to me, you only needed your own validation, I was like, well, how is that right? Because my entire life I've been told you had to be a good girl in school, right? You had to be there and sit nicely. You had to be nice to your brothers and sisters. You know, my parents were the guiding factor for me. They were the ones that said if I could get more pocket money. They're the ones that said if I could go out and play. They're the ones that said I could get presents if I'd been good. They decided if I'd been good, right? And this is totally not like calling my parents out, but isn't that the way that like we do things? We rely on teachers and parents and employers, even our managers, our bosses, and then our partners to tell us if we can move on. So we start caring so much about what everyone else thinks. And also it's a way of being liked. I know. It's also, we need that to be liked. But I ask you, if you want to stop caring about what everyone else thinks, about what you're doing, about who you are, about how you're living your life, about decisions you're making, and you instead only cared about what you thought, and you gave yourself your validation, you validated yourself, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do in your life? Like, what decisions would you make? What would your life look like? And honestly, grab a journal, paper, pen, just sit there and just write out. Or allow yourself just to sit with those thoughts right now and sit. And if you're a dreamer like me, can literally like dream it all up and really pictureize and visualize what that might look like for you. So my answers when she'd asked me, my coach had asked me, well, I would just get on and I would carry on with that, what I'm already doing with the email, and I would drop X, Y, Z, and I wouldn't do that anymore. I would want to do this and I want to pursue that. So why aren't you doing it? because I'd been so wrapped up and caught up in what everyone else thought and what they thought I should do and what they think I should do in my life. People who don't even know me as well. Like, do you have that? Like, people you've never even met in your entire life, books that you're reading that tell you should do it this way, their way, because that's how they got success. Yeah, that's great. It doesn't always work for everyone, right? Like, even my book, I have a book out. It doesn't mean like everybody should read it in the entire world. No, just people who were drawn to me, people who like my teaching and my way of doing things and can resonate with me and what I'm saying to them. That's the people that would want to be tuning in. But it doesn't mean you should be grabbing every single thing and every bit of information that's out there, you know, because I think we get so overwhelmed, and that's when we get caught in this trap of, I've got to care about what everyone thinks, and I've got to care if I'm being a good girl, and if I'm being a good enough girl that I'm allowed to go up to the next level. Well, I'll ask you on that, who's giving you permission? What if you would give yourself permission? What if it's you? What if it is you as an adult woman, an adult, male, female, whoever is listening and watching this video right now, right? Like, what if it was just you? Does that change things for you? How does it feel? It made me feel a bit like, a bit free, but a bit scared. Like, oh, in a minute, I've just been given the reins of my life and I don't know what to do, right? Like, it can feel like that, but you really are in charge of yourself. No one else is. It's you. It's up to you. That's how I actually started my life change. That's how I started to move and shift out. I ended up leaving that business and letting it go. I finished off the podcast and I literally deleted it and cut it away and let it just go. I then spent the next 2, 3, 4 years getting deeper into myself and diving in and discovering who I was and allowing myself to live my life soul-led. I live my life as soul-led. I make decisions based on my soul, and I love it. I love it. I honestly can't tell you how much I love it, living my life soul-led, because all of a sudden things around me, my world, is things I've created, things I love. They're led by my soul, and it feels so freaking good. Do you want that too? Is that something that you'd be interested in? Because honestly, it's life-changing. Things really shift and move, and you realize, like, I love my life. I woke up this morning, and yes, I'm not going to say it's perfect or exactly where I want it to be, because I will always have goals in my future, but I woke up and I looked in my bathroom mirror and I said to myself, I love my life. I freaking love it. I'm where I need to be right now, and I'm moving on the path I need to be moving on, and it feels so good to me now. But backtrack 4 years plus even, I was not on that path whatsoever, but I am now, and I can teach you exactly how to do it too, and I can give you those methods, but it's up to you if you want to receive them and you want to live that life. I have my book, you should go and grab it. I'll put the link down below in the description box. It's called Girl Stop Making Me Feel Bad, and it is about coming back to yourself, finding that home within, that peace, to be able to live a soul-led life on your terms, on what you want. And it's a series of actions and tasks that you can do through the book. It's only short. It doesn't take very long to read, but it's amazing, it's life-changing, and it's activities that you can use from now until the end, all the way through your life. If you're interested, I'll put the link in the description box and you can take a look. But yeah, so ask yourself, what if I only needed my own validation? What if it was just me? What would I do? What would that look like for me? Let me know how you get on with this. Put some comments in the comments box below. I would absolutely love to know how this worked for you and what shifts, what things came up. Like, it's surprising what pops up inside you. Yeah, it really, like, I'm smiling because I'm remembering when she said it, and I still have that bit of paper that I was writing on when she was talking to me, like a good girl writing notes in my own coaching session, and I'm the one writing all these notes. Exactly, it sounds ridiculous, like it's just nutty. I shouldn't have been writing, yeah, anyway. And I wrote on that in big letters, validation, question mark. What if I validated myself? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, so give it a go. Take some time, see what comes up for you. The link to my book will be down below. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and liking this video, and I will catch you all in the next video.